Hey, so I was asked this quick question the other day ago. Hey, Manny, how much did it cost you to start up that freight brokerage? So I'm gonna just give you guys this quick video real quick on my startup costs when it comes to starting up my actual freight brokerage, and kind of comparing real quick the startup costs between starting up my trucking company, which I started out with Hot Shot Trucks, and how much did it cost me to start up my actual freight brokerage. So I'm gonna tell you guys like this real quick. A lot of people out there, you guys want to broker freight, you want to dispatch owner-operators, you want to start your own dispatching company, your own freight brokerage out there. But one thing about dispatching and freight brokering, let me just really touch on freight brokering. Freight brokering is one of these ways and one of these businesses out here that you guys can make a lot of money. But the thing about it is, how I feel, you have to be a true hustler out here. You have to know how to really get out here and make money and grind when it comes to brokering freight. You know, so let's just get outside of transportation right now. Just think about the word broker. It don't matter what field you're in. If you are a broker, to me that means you are a hustler, because you know how to talk both sides, because a broker is just playing the middle person. So one thing about brokering freight, a lot of you guys out there think that you're going to come and start brokering freight and get into this business. But one thing about it is that if you wasn't really hustling before, what makes you think that you're going to come in and start brokering freight and start making money out here? Being a broker means that you got to be a hustler. It's all about brokering out deals, connecting A to C and you are B. So real quick, let me roll off into what this content really is intended for, breaking down my actual costs, my startup costs for being a freight broker, and my startup costs real quick for being starting a trucking company. If you guys haven't seen my video when I covered my startup costs, basically everything off of my receipts, go watch that video out there. So I'm not going to break it down in detail on the trucking company startup, but I'm going to break it down for you guys on the freight broker side, because it took way less money and way less application processing and all of that stuff to actually start up my freight brokerage. So it took me $2,000. That's it, $2,000 to start up my freight brokerage. My surety bond was $1,600, and that's for the actual year. So my $75,000 surety bond was $1,600. And that $75,000 surety bond is all based off your credit score. So you're just paying a percentage annually towards that $75,000. My MC application fee was not $600, it was $300. So now I'm at $1,900. And then I had to go get a BOC3. That BOC3 was $30. So I'm at about $2,000 all in to getting my actual freight brokerage up in operation. At the time, I didn't have contingent cargo insurance. So that's going to be another fee, but that's still not a whole lot of money if you guys need to get contingent cargo insurance. So for me, I just book loads and I pay for my actual contingent cargo insurance by using Cargo Shield with Truck Stop. So I pay per load. I don't pay an actual premium. So it took me $2,000 all in to start my freight brokerage. Now let's talk about starting up my trucking company. Go back and go check that video out that I actually posted months back about my startup costs for my actual trucking company. I paid over, it was like $75,000, but cash took me, I believe it was around $10,000, because the big boat was, of course, this right here, your truck and your trailer. So let's just say $2,000 startup cost versus $75,000. On my freight broker side, and I get this question a lot, hey Manny, which one do you really like the most? So right now I'm gonna break it down to you on why I like brokering freight. You know, I like brokering freight because it is a very low overhead. I feel every month when I'm operating these trucks right here, I have to hustle through the month just to pay for overhead. So for me, I don't want to operate a business that every month it seemed like like the first couple of weeks I'm hustling just to pay overhead, truck note, trailer note, high commercial insurance. I like to side when I broker freight. You know, It's mostly all money coming in, very little money going out. So that's why I like brokering freight. Very low startup costs, very low overhead. And that's what it's about. Always trying to figure out how you could decrease your overhead so you can increase your profit out there. I don't want to hustle throughout the month just for basically paying for overhead, and then hopefully I start seeing profit. And then your profit is all dictated off of the fuel costs, off of your commercial insurance, off of unexpected maintenance. So I like running trucks for the additional income, but I'm enjoying the freight broker world because it's money coming in, very little money going out. Your transportation management systems, your DAT and truck stop load board access to upload loads, all of that, that's very minimal. Not a lot of overhead. So for you guys out there, if you are looking to get off into trucking, if you're looking to get off into brokering and dispatching, hey, do some research before you go out and buy these trucks. Do some research. Telling you guys from my experience. As you guys know, when I first started trucking out here, that's what I did. I went out and I bought trucks, but eventually I started to learn the game. There's a lot of people out here that are been running trucks for years and years and still don't even know how to dispatch their own truck and still don't even know what basically a freight broker really does. The only thing that they really know is that the freight broker is taking my money. So that's what a lot of truck drivers who have been driving trucks for years, they don't even know the side of being a freight broker. If you knew anything about broker and freight, I guarantee you guys will be doing it out there. You know, so do everything within your business out there. Never settle for one way of making money out there. Like I tell you guys, multiple streams of income out there, creating generational wealth for your family, leave something for your kids. So that's what I'm on right now. That's what I'm out here for. I'm doing multiple things in this world. You know, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on my email at broker@manniestrans.com. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com out there. CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.